Alright, what is going on today, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install Lasfit LED turn signal bulbs in the 2018 and up Hyundai Elantra GT. Now what's special about these bulbs is that they use canvas technology, so basically they do not need a resistor as it is basically built into the bulb itself, so they should be 100% plug and play. So taking a look at the bulbs themselves, since the Elantra GT has clear lenses in the back, you will need amber LED bulbs, and that is what these are. Now again, the Elantra GT uses 1156 sizing, and as you can see, these are amber canvas bulbs. So these feature the built-in resistors, which makes these a very, simple install. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes, especially once you know how to remove the housing on the back of the car, which I will show you in just a few seconds. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the install. Now one last thing before we begin, I want to give a huge thank to Lasfit for sending these bulbs out for me to test and show you guys how to install on this car. So go check them out if you're interested for any LED products or these bulbs themselves for the Elantra GT or a vehicle you may have. The info will be down in the description. Alright, to install the bulbs, first you're going to want to remove these two screws behind these flaps. Now to remove those flaps, just insert a flathead screwdriver and kind of pry down on them, and they will come back and open. And you'll want to remove the two Phillips head screws. Now before you start taking the light out, I suggest inserting some tape along the edges so you don't damage anything in that regard. And then after you do all this, you basically just want to, this time was extra hard because it was the first time it had been removed from the car, but you want to wiggle the light side to side ever so slightly while pulling backwards. It's just like the previous gen Elantra GT, but these lights are incredibly hard to get out on your first time. So I can try to show you guys, but basically you want to grab about here, and I use about here, and you want to wiggle the light side to side very slightly and pull backwards at the same time. Just like that. Now once you guys have the headlight removed, on the back you're going to see two bulb locations. Now if you have the LED tail lights, this is not a true bulb location, and it's just wires running through a grommet type deal, but this one is the one you're going to want to remove. It's the orange one. Just want to twist that off and then pull backward, and there's your turn signal bulb. Now you never want to touch the bulb with your bare hands because the oils can contaminate the bulb, and if you ever want to reuse it, it might not be any good or have a very short life. So you want to wear some gloves or something to remove the bulb. Push in and twist the new bulb in, and then go ahead and insert it into the hole. Now this bulb fits very tightly through the hole, but it does fit fine. Push in and then twist the orange connector, and before you push it back on, make sure to test the bulb and see that it works. Alright, so once you confirm everything works, go ahead and remove the tape. Just like that. Make sure to insert the two screws. And in case anyone's wondering, here's what the back side of the taillight housing and what it looks like on the car. There's the wires that are on the back side of the housing. Again, 2 for the turn signal, and it looks like 3 for the brake light. This is the LED version again. Alrighty guys, so now I have the car parked at dusk here. I just wanted to show you guys how bright these bulbs actually are. I know it's pretty hard to see, but they are incredibly bright in person. They don't look entirely different inside the housing. There's a little bit different color, but not much. One thing to point out is actually that these bulbs actually project a little bit extra light towards the side that the other ones don't, but they actually project just as much back and more overall, and pretty much. And another thing to note about these bulbs is they actually match the front end of these cars much better with the OEM LED daytime running lights and turn signals here in the front. As you can see, the color is very close and rounds everything up as being LED instead of LED in the front, halogen in the back. Now again, I want to give a huge thanks to Lasfit for sending these bulbs out for me to test and review for you guys. And as you can see, they perform amazing. I would highly recommend them. Again, as a plug and play bulb, these work great on the 2018 and up Hyundai Elantra GT. So if you guys are looking to finish out the LED rear end on most of these cars, these look great and I would highly recommend them. Like always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that thumbs up if you guys found it helpful. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.